back to Nancy.
You're up, Commissioner.
All right, Shanda.
Shanda Crystal, Purchasing and Economic Analyst. I have 3 items before the board today. The first is an update on the Safety and Assessment Center project.
So, as you know, the company had their board meeting last Thursday, and this is the only new information that we have, that they instructed their accountant at that meeting to explore options for tax benefits for selling it at our original offer of the lower price. And that's all we know. They know that time is of the essence. There are a lot of cards in play here, getting down the line to them. But I think it's exciting that they are looking in that direction, which would save us that grant money substantially. So that's all we know at this point.
They're still talking.
Yep, they're still talking, and
We're headed in a good
they're
direction.
headed in a good direction. Absolutely.
Cool.
Wonderful. Number 2 is a draft of the Concert Production Services RFP. So this is something that we've been working on a little bit with the event center, and is going to be a piece of, as he moves forward to make contracts with the talent, we're going to need to list who we're going to use for this production services. So if you had any questions or concerns, it is on a very tight timeline. It does meet Idaho code, but we did it the absolute tightest we possibly could make it. We do have 2 companies that have reached out that already have interest in what it is that we do, and then we'll put it on Bonfire and then invite any and all. It'll be posted in the paper, as we do anticipate it being more than $100,000 for these services, though we won't know until we actually get into that year and start signing contracts and things like that. But at this point, we do anticipate it being more.
You had an opportunity to look through this.
So Alan is
Okay.
the
Procurement,
legal,
yeah.
yep,
Okay.
and he looked through and had no concerns at this point.
And this is just all the back end stuff. It looks like the lights, the audio.
Right, and could go as far as staging, barricades, all of that stuff that entails that we don't currently have. Again, right, until we know who it is that we're bringing in, we don't know what we're going to use. As Scott sometimes describes it, some people have all of the items that they want, they just need the labor. So this, some of it would be labor that we're asking for, and other do opposite. They don't travel with anything. They anticipate that we will have all of those items there ready to go, but they have the stagehands to put it all together. So it does vary greatly. So this we have left very open-ended as tell us what it is that you have, and really work with us to commit that you're going to meet those writers as they come. So it is going to be a partnership between Bannock County and that production company that we are both committed to do what we need to do to be able to meet the writers as they come in.
Okay. And in the past, we've relied on our vendors that have been running the concerts to do this stuff.
Correct.
So
Mhm.
this
Yep, we
puts
did
us
all
in
of it.
control of that now.
Yes,
Okay.
yep. And this first year, right, Scott's going to use it as educational, right, what it is that we need every time. So potentially as he's building next year's budget, there's some items that we might want to purchase. It might make sense to us to have on hand certain things, or it might make sense if it's so varied in what it is that we use that nope, we're just going to rent it and have these services every year. So we don't just have items sitting in storage because we don't use them.
Okay.
The only thing that,
Oh, no, go ahead.
the only thing that looking through there on page 20, where it has send in the certificates, I'd like to take Christie's name off there and put either auditor or just Bannock County Auditing Office.
Okay. Yeah.
Where it's a contract type deal, it's Bannock County. You know what I'm saying? I like either the title or the department.
Okay. So I can easily
That
change that to
changes with-
comptroller and then Bannock County Auditing Office.
That's what I would rather have.
Yep.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Mr. Chair, make a motion that we approve the RFP with the changes as mentioned and go forward.
Have a motion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. You want us to sign this?
The back page,
Back
yes,
page.
please. And that can be separate, right? I'll make that change out and switch the name for the title for sure.
Okay.
And then my third item, because of the holiday and we're not having a meeting on Thanksgiving, normally I do separate the notice of publication and the approval of the grant. But because of that holiday, I have prepared the notice of publication and would ask that the commissioners be willing to entertain signing, and we'll get that in the paper on Sunday.
I'd make that motion. Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the solicitation and get it in the paper ASAP.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Thank you so much, and we'll get that in the paper this afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Ryan?
Let's see, we got a resolution. Resolution 2022-91, which is tax cancellation request.
Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve Resolution 2022-91 as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have letters and notices, signature only for a trespass notice. Okay.
Where are you signing it?
Certain person serving trespass notice. Give it to the dick over there.
Where would we sign that? We just approve it and go? Okay.
It doesn't have a place for me to sign on this.
So, Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we approve the trespass notice and authorize serving it as presented.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Want to sign right beside it?
Bannock County Commissioners, we could just sign right next to it.
Just right next to
I don't
it.
know why they.
Just
Just right next to where it says Bannock County Commissioners.
Yeah.
Yeah, just sign it out there. Out in the flats.
We have a record, so.
Okay.
Did you want to approve that? I voted yes.
We have, yes. A motion, yes.
I didn't know if you were going to abstain or what.
No, no, we'll get her done. All right, alcohol licenses.
When will that trespass notice be sent in?
This is in the consent
Always
agenda.
consider that they take inventory duty at the same time.
Mr. Chair, make a motion that we approve the alcohol licenses as presented.
And we have
That was good. I'll tell you.
some more salary approval forms also, and oh, this goes along with that paper. The individual was trespassed.
Okay.
That's what that one is.
So the alcohol licenses and the salary rate approval forms.
And then minutes for November 15th.
I'm just going to keep this motion going, and we'll approve the minutes from November 15th and 17th.
So we have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, with that being said, we'll be at recess till 1 of the 2.